Hello. Hey, you! Welcome back to Radiant Tale. welcome. Hi, Mama. Hi, Isaiah. Welcome. Yeah. I'm sorry for cancelling stream the other day. I wanted to say that first. My work's been, like, really busy recently. I've really been trying hard to make it not affect, like, when I want to stream. But the other day, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help but cancel, unfortunately. I had to stay behind at work. But it's okay, because we're here today with more Radiant Tale. Yeah, the pre-order for Fanfare finally came up, so I pre-ordered the game now. So when it hits June, we'll be able to stream that, though I'll be having a break in June for the new Final Fantasy XIV expansion. You know, I gotta play it. But yeah, we are back today. This is like the last kind of I guess like prelude chapter before we go into Villiers like actual route. Before we enter like unknown territory in Villiers route, we stop following like the regular structure, you know. So we're going to see maybe something fun and exciting today. I don't know what to expect. Maybe Villiers will have some more tasty snacks. I just don't know. But I hope his tummy doesn't hurt. Finally. It's been ages since I've seen like the palace. It's so pretty. We're back! Awathia, home sweet home. Bathed in the sun's gentle rays, I looked around. A quintessentially grand-looking castle, the town square's main entrance, which saw everyone's coming and goings. I used to see this scenery every single day. Why does this place seem so new to me? It was a birthday yesterday. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the fan disc. I keep thinking I'm gonna buy My Next Life as a Villainess at some point, but I want to stream it, so I'm trying to get some games out of the way before I do, you know? I hope you enjoy the game. Looks fun. Looks fun. Are you gonna get like the special edition for Radiant Tail? I did. I got the special edition to go with my first game special edition. Why does this place seem so new to me? Be it your love or your hometown, you'll only realize their true charm once you've been apart. The fact that you've picked up on this is proof you've grown. Wow, Radie's acting like a parent. I think we all know how you feel about that. You wish? Aw. I was worried about going on this trip at first, but I've learned so much. I got to see countless people smile and clap during every single one of our shows. I hadn't been brave enough to take that first step. I would never experience those things for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm doing my long hours at my job, but it means I can get a big fancy Radiant Tail special edition, I guess. That's what it's all for. I'm so glad I got to travel with you all. My eyes filled with tears as I gazed at the new yet nostalgic scene before me. Ouch! Ginia? I'm so excited for Ginia's route. I've been checking like every day for the Radiant Tail periodics. I'm like, I need Ginia's route. I need it. Hey you, this trip is still far from over, you know. Ginia had poked me in the back of the head. Save your tears for later. We still have a lot of work to do. Get it together, girl. I love Ginia. He is right. Our last show in the capital awaits us. Since we've come this far, let us stay focused and bring this journey to an impeccable end. You never change, you know. Still as serious as ever. Relax a little. You're way too carefree. Have a sense of urgency, will ya? I miss all these boys. I'm excited to see them in the next game. You can't wait for Leon's route. It's what you deserve. It's what you deserve. I'm just still so sad. Why doesn't Aleste get a route? Give Aleste a route. Let him have it. Sorry. I'm sure we'll do just fine at our upcoming show, though. I mean, our modus operandi hasn't changed. We make an effort to entertain the audience, right? You have a point. Besides, it's not like Arthur has the same kind of issues as other cities you've been to. All that's left is to show off what we've achieved so far. Let's make the last flora bloom and end our journey with a bang. I wonder if we get our parents back in this one as well, because that should only happen on one route, and every other route they're gone forever, I guess. Yep, we got this. We were all over the place back when we first met. Now that we are working together in pursuit of a shared goal, I was brimming with enthusiasm. Since this will be our last performance, I have to give it everything I've got. We'll make this show a success, help the prince recover, and then we'll go our separate ways. No! No! Not Vilio. Unless I like unless like an unreasonable amount, I think. I think he's funny. Now that's some energy. What a reliable bunch. Oh, hey Lest.
Oh,
gosh, Ali! You came all the way here to pick us up? I could not rest on my laurels in the castle when our heroes were coming home. He studied each of our faces in turn. I misunderstood you
見違え
lot.
たぞサーカスの
Welcome back. Unless offered us a reverent bow. Unless.
何を隠そう最初はジーニアが選んできたメンバーに任せるなど
I feel like he has
不安で
he
不安
has
で仕方なかったが
a similar Midorikawa energy, you know? I feel like they're the same vibe. To be frank, I was greatly concerned about leaving this matter to the ones Junya had chosen. Just say you had no faith in Junya, it's okay. We'd understand.
そんな私の心配に反して君たちは
Despite my misgivings, you have all done a splendid job during your travels.
王子の世話役として心よりお礼を言わせてくれ
The voice acting is really good. As the prince's caretaker, allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Getting all choked up, the bespectacled man grabbed our hands and shook them vigorously. He never changes. Let's go from 0 to 100 fast when it comes to the prince. Hi James, welcome. Welcome to Radiant Tale today.
こうなると長いし。ひとまずあなたたちは
Goodness
先にリーベルへ行って休ん
Head
で
to
てちょう
Liba
だい
first and get some rest, guys. He'll keep prattling on if you linger.
私は城へ報告に行ってくるわ。
I have to make some reports at the
ビリオも
palace.
来てくれるかしら。
Are you coming with you, Vilio?
わかった。じゃあみんな、また
Okay,
後
I
でな。
guess. Leaving us. Rude. Rude. Yeah, see you later, guys.
で、そこで俺は言ったんだよ。人も精霊も誰かを愛
still
する
think
心
Liba
は
looks
同
the
じ。
coziest.
仲良くやんな。
I keep forgetting because you don't see it that often now. But it looks so cozy. So I say to her, both humans and fae have a heart to love someone. Be kind to each other, miss.
いやー、スピリアにも見せたかったぜ。スポ
Man.
ットライトを浴びた俺の
I
勇
wish I could
姿
show
を
you how great I looked under the spotlight, Spiria.
そんな
Yeah,
話だった
Spiria!
自分の記憶とは
Did something like that
異なって
happen?
いるのだが
I do not remember.
きっとお酒が頭の変なところ
Must
に
be the
こぼれちゃった
alcohol
んだろうな
talking. It's already his fifth bottle of wine after all. 5 bottles of wine! And is he in that like tiny little body? Oh my god. Hi, Thaddeus, welcome.
適当に聞き流しとけ
Just pretend you're listening
潰れたら
and shove
箱
him
に
in,
でも
shove him
詰
in
め
a
ろ
box when he passes out. I love Sephora. I'm excited to see more Sephora in his route. Our chatter bounced back and forth in Liba's closed dining space. It had been half a year since we last saw Spiria. Did this journey really last half a year? I mean, I guess they're travelling around. I didn't realise it was that long. While we savoured Liba's food for the first time in ages, we told her all about our trip. I got a big tea again today. It's been cold again. It got really cold even though it's spring. So a big tea today. Well, except the part where I cried a little once I saw her face again.
しかしよく頑張ったね。
You did your best out there,
ダディ
Cirrus.
も長旅ご
You
苦
too,
労さ。
Rady.
あんたたちが無事に帰ってきたのが
Having you back home,
私にとって
safe and
何よ
sound,
り
is
の嬉しい
more
土産
more
だよ。
than enough of a souvenir for me. Thanks. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
看板娘とマスコットが留守だし。
I bet you were worried the store was going to go bankrupt because both the poster girl and the mascot were away.
生意気言うんじゃない
Don't
よ
be。so cheeky.
あんたら
I could
の
always
帰る
hire
場所
someone
は
else
そう
in the
そう
job,
潰
you
した
know?
りするもんかね。
Oh no, Rady's out of a job now. What a shame. What a shame. I missed this conversation. Spiria's delicious specialties were neatly arranged on the table. Everyone was happily chowing down on my favourite, honey pancakes. I really could do with a honey pancake right now. Tasty honey pancake.
めちゃいい匂いがするな。ただいま。
Whoa, something smells amazing. Hi, guys. The bell above the door jingled pleasantly as Vilio stepped inside. Hey,
あ
Vilio.
れビデオだけ
Huh? Junior's not
ジ
with
ニ
you?
アはどうしたの
ああ、 王様への報
He
告
and
が
Aless
終わった
started
後
drinking right after we
なんか
reported to
ア
the
レスト
king.
と二人で酒飲み始めちまって
It's
さ
really funny because Aless like totally acts like he hates Junior, but they're pals really. They're besties.
いつまでかかるかもわかんねえしそのまま置いて帰ってきたん
I
だ
left them alone because I don't know how long they're gonna go for.
あの二人は親友同士だからな。
Considering how close they are, I figured they may have a lot of catching up to do. You must be starving. Want something to eat? Here's the menu. I'm gonna bring you a damp cloth and some cold water for your hands. So you can have a seat right.
こらこら仕事モードに
Stop
入
right
るんじゃ
there,
ないよ
Cirrus. Let's take the time to work.
あんたもまだ疲れてるだろうし
You must be tired
今日お
too.
客さんとして座
You're
っ
a
と
guest
きな
today, so sit back and relax. But I want to help.
いいからいいから
あ
僕は
come on.
スピレアに任せとけって
Just do as she said and let her handle this.
サーカスが解散して店に戻ったら嫌でも働くことになるん
Besides,
だし
you're
な
gonna have to work here again once Circus disbands. No, don't disband! I hope they get back together for like a reunion tour in the next game. Oh, that's what it's about. Alright, I give. My eyes followed Spiria back to the kitchen before I resumed eating my pancake. I wonder in the fan disc, do we see older Colbius? I hope so. I want to see him. Right, I forgot. I'll be back to working here once our show's over. It's not like I hate it here. I mean, that's what I've always wanted to do. Go back home to my ordinary life. Hi, Nika, welcome. That was supposed to be the plan.
暗い顔してどうした
Why the long face, Cirrus?
ケーキに胡椒でも入っ
Is
てた
there
のか
pepper in your pancake or something? No. I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff now that I'm back home. I'm realizing we only have a little time left to sit and enjoy each other's company. Vilio's gonna leave and get a hurt tummy. The words I let slip had a surprisingly big impact. Before I knew it, everyone stopped eating and stared at me.
バカだな。
You fool. Hey! Rude much? You tell him.
バカじゃなきゃ間抜けだ。
What else are
妙
you
に
then?
静かだと思った
Is
ら
this why you've been so
そんなく
quiet?
だらないこと考え
Because you're
て
worrying
たの
about
か。
something silly? It's not silly.
ザフォラの言い方はあれだけどね。
Sephora might have put it
でも
harshly.
そこまで
But
寂しそう
he
な
has a
顔は
point.
しなくていいと思うよ
No。need to look so lonely.
だって旅が終わっても
We'll still be
僕た
friends
ちが
even
仲間な
after
の
our
は
journey
変わらない。
ends. Right?
そうだ。
その通りだ。
He is
今
right.
後の予定は未定
I
だ
have
し、
yet to decide
王
what
都
I
を
will
離
do
れる
after
可能性
this.
もあるが、
And maybe I will leave the capital. Who knows?
その場合もまた
But
王都
one
に
thing
来た
is for
時には
certain.
必ず
I will
リー
stop
ベル
by
に寄らせて
Liba
もらおう。
whenever I am in Althea.
まあもののつい
The
でに
food
な。
here isn't so bad, I
こ
guess.
この飯はなかなか悪くない。
Thanks, Sephora.
素直じゃねえなザ
Be
フォ
a
ラ
little
は
more honest,
ミリ
will
オ
ya?
も当然
What
寄っ
about
て
you,
くれるだろ
Vilio? You'll drop by too, yeah?
うんそうだな
Mm?
もちろん
Yeah, of
機
course.
会があれば
I'll
やる
come
ことにする
around if I get the chance. Liar! Liar! Huh? My heart sank when I saw his vague smile. The usual Vilio would have promised to swing by right away. Why is he being so ambiguous this time? What are you gonna do after we disband? I'm assuming it'll be hard for you to visit if you go back to the Dragon's Island.
いやすぐに戻る気はないか
I'm not
な
going back there yet.
まだ
I still have a lot on
いろ
my
いろとや
plate.
ることもあるしさ
That reminds me.
そうだ魔物を食って
He's gonna go get a
体
hurt
内が浄
Tommy.
化できる
No!
のは俺だ
That's right. I'm the only one who can eat fiends to purify them inside my body.
人間はもちろん他の
Forget
ドラゴンにも
humans.
できない
Not even other dragons have this ability
世界で
to
俺だ
do
けなんだ
this. I'm the only one in the world. Before he told me, it was his mission to purify fiends. and it had nothing to do with saving the prince. If that's the case, even after our show's wrapped up and we return to our old lives, Villiers might be fighting fiend after fiend all by himself. No.
さて
No,
と
Villiers, don't do
腹
that!
減っちまったし早速注文させてもらうぜ
Anyway, I'm real hungry now. Let me make an order right away.
まずこのローストビーフだろ
I guess I'll have this
オリエン
roast
ス
beef
直送
first.
海藻サラダに
Plus some seaweed salad, fresh from Oriens, and... How much is he eating? For some reason, Villiers' cheery voice rang so hollow. I couldn't bring myself to talk about fiends with everyone else around. So, those unspeakable words of mine amassed in the corner of my mind. Sad. Villiers is being a self-sacrificing little guy. I think he should stop. The next morning, I greeted the sun from my bed for the first time in 6 months.
おはようみんな
Good
リフ
morning,
レッシュはできたかしら
lovelies! Did you all get some rest? I love Ginia.
おい揺らすなチーニアまだ昨日の酒が
How long are those two out on the lash? Stop shaking me. I still have a hangover from last night.
早朝からテンション全
Were you
開
a
とか
rooster in a past life?
鶏の同類か
You're
う
squawking
ちの
away
団
first
長
thing in the
は
morning. It feels right as before dishing out the burns like that. Just feels right. A chipper Ginia had burst into the tavern bright and early. He was accompanied by a lest, who looked on the verge of puking. We sat down to discuss our plans over breakfast. That's the one thing, whenever we end up in the capital, we've always got a lest as our bestie, right? Not a lest. Well, maybe a lest. But we've always got Ginia as our bestie. First, we talked about Prince Colvius. Just as we'd heard, his condition had been improving a lot due to the flora nectar we were giving him. Apparently, he regained the ability to speak. Despite that, his body had yet to grow. For that reason, the king had made a decision. What? His Majesty said the prince is coming to our show?
ええフローラの蜜だけでなく
His Majesty told us to provide him with external stimuli too, not just the flora nectar.
町の人々の笑顔を見せることでい
He
い兆
thinks
候
showing
が
the
出て
prince
くれ
the
れば
citizen smiles
you-
might have a positive effect.
王様たっての希望なのよ
びっくりした
I can't believe
ま
His
さか王様
Majesty
た
is
ちが
going to
わ
watch
ざ
our
わざ
show.
来てくれるなんて
これは今まで以
Our
上に
responsibility is
責任重
weightier
大だ
now.
けどやることは変わらねえよ
It's not like we'll do
いつも
anything
通りのショー
different.
ができればいい
We'll be fine as long as we perform like usual. Yeah, you're right. Feeling nervous was normal, but we were doing the same thing we always did. It didn't matter whether our spectators were researchers, craftsmen, artists, gladiators, or royals. Our objective was to bring joy to anyone who came to see us.
じゃあ構成もよく考えねえとな
We gotta come up with a good flow then.
集大成だしよ
It's real important. It's very important. Time for me to shine. After that, we started discussing what kind of show we would do.
だったら俺に提案がある
I have a suggestion.
フェルス公園の
How
続き
about
を
we
や
do
らね
a
えか
continuation of the Ferris show?
フェルスのというと
You mean the story of how Althea and Ragules became friends?
その後の話ということか
ああ
Yeah.
ことで
Oh, and
内容とか
Cirrus.
配役につい
Can
て
we
はさ
talk about the program and
後で
casting
ちょっと相
later?
談させてくれ
We wound up going with Villiers' suggestion because no one had a better idea. And so, Villiers and I worked together to hammer out the program details. Meanwhile, the others split into groups and advertised the show. Liba had become our temporary base for the time being. We all dedicated plenty of time to the promotion and rehearsals. Is it gonna like speed through this
レイ
again?
アウトはこれでいいかな。ラディ、
I think
チ
it's
ラ
the
シの
first
確
time
認
we've
お願
actually
いできる？
seen one of his leaflets. It's really cute. Damn, graphic design is his passion. I think the layout of the design is good. Can you check the flyers for me, Rainy?
お、いい感じじゃねえか。早速印
Looks
刷して
nice.
街で配って
Let's
いこう
print these
ぜ。
puppies out and spread them around town. Huh? Hey guys, look. There's something written on the back of the flyer. It was such a touching, beautiful show. Please come to Ferris again. Thank you, Circus. Your show made me remember something near and dear to my heart. It was really fun. What are these?
それはね、今までの公
I actually
演で
put
お
some
客さん
reviews
か
from
ら
our
もらっ
past
た
audience
感
members
想
on
の
the
声
back.
を載せてみたんだ。
客の生の声ってのは大事だからな。
Customer
これ
feedback
で
is
宣伝
important, you
効果
know.
もバッチリだぜ。
We'll attract lots of people with these bad boys.
よし、こんなとこ
I
ろ
guess this will do. Hey, Sephora, I
設営が終わった
finished
ぞ。
setting up.
ああ、お疲れ。
Great.
じゃあ
Let's hand
次
out
は
the balloons
風船でも
next.
配るとするか。
Real clown of you, Sephora. Huh? You're putting up the tent already? Our show's still so far away.
初回公演の時の反省だ。
We were reflecting on our first show. Eon answered as he worked to arrange the venue tent in the plaza.
あの時は人も大勢集まったが、
Although a lot of
怪し
people
まれて
gathered
入っ
around
て
our
もらえな
tent,
かったから
they were
な。
too suspicious of us to even step inside.
先にこうして何度かテントを立
We
てて
decided we'd
宣
get
伝
them
もし
used
て
to
鳴ら
it
してお
us
こうって
by
ことだ。
pitching the tent once or twice while we advertise. Why did I struggle with that sentence so much? I don't know. Oh, okay. Whoa, look! It's Junior! He's as beautiful and sparkly as ever. And God, that's his reputation. He deserves that.
内側から滲み出る
I
私の
see how
オー
it
ラがあなた
goes
たち
straight
の
to his
若い
head
よ
as
ね
well. Ha! I see you kiddos can feel the gorgeous aura that emanates from my soul.
そんないい子ちゃんたちにはこのチラシ
Let
を
me
プレ
give
ゼ
you
ント
little
してあげ
pumpkins
る
and some of these
帰ったら
flyers.
親に渡す
Hand these out to your parents when you get home, okay? My lips quirked up into a smile as the kids flocked to Ginny. Huh? My lips quirked up into a smile at the kids flocking to Ginny, the famous nobleman. I did it. I read. Hee
あら
Ginny is so
Neon
good.
is
I'm glad you also like
傍から
Ginny.
見るとちょっと不気味よ
I'm really glad he gets a root. I'm really glad. My goodness, what's that about? You look kind of creepy, you know that? Hey, I just found it strange is all. Before our first show, you didn't even lift your finger to help us promote it, remember? Watching you hand out flyers with your forehead all sweaty has me convinced that you changed.
何人事みたいな顔してるの
Who do you think made me like
それ
this?
もこれも
It's all
あ
your
なたとラデ
Radie's
ィの影
fault.
響よ
Wait, me?
私は正直言っ
Indeed.
てこの
Frankly,
サーカス
even
が
though
使
I'm
命
your
を果たせ
leader,
るか
I wasn't
団長なら
entirely sure
半信半疑
Circus would be able to fulfill its mission.
皮肉屋のザフォラも不思議ちゃんのパス
We've
カ
only
リア
come
も
this far
思い過去を
thanks to
抱
you
えた
two.
イオンもそしてビリオも私も
It wasn't because of that
あ
cynic
なたたちに
Sephora,
引っ張られ
the
て
enigmatic
こうしてここまで
Pashalia,
来たんだ
or Eon with his dark past. It wasn't me or Vilio either.
ってことでプロデューサー
With
さん
that said,
最
Miss
後の
Producer,
最後まで
you'd better see this through to the very end. Hi! Patting me on the back with a smile, Ginny went back to distributing the flyers. Ginny is so nice. The thing with Junior is he's always honest. Respect. I couldn't take my eyes off him after he gave me that little pep talk. Even though the guys were all over the place at first, they've been working so hard. I've got to make this our best show yet. My motivation kicked into overdrive. I didn't sleep a wink, devoting all my time to organising the show. Do you think this will convey our message to the audience? Several days later, I called Billy over to review the final draft of our plan. This is perfect! Everyone in the capital knows the story of King Arthur. And since the production's like a culmination of what we've done, this is gonna be awesome! Yay, I'm gonna share it with everyone else then. One thing bothered me though. My brow furrowed when I reread the last page of the script. Hey, about the last scene. I followed your suggestion and wrote it this way, but are you sure we shouldn't change anything? I don't know. The ending seems different from the story I've heard. No, not at all. Based on the history passed down on the Dragon's Island, that's how the story ended. I mean, you can think of it as a fresh take on the story, since the audience won't know it either. If you say so. I had to wonder how some parts of the Dragon's version could be so different, even though they were the same story. With little time to alter the plan, I brushed off the peculiar feeling. Let's forget about that and focus on rehearsal. What do you want us to do, Leo? Time passed in the blink of an eye. Before we knew it, 2 weeks of relentless rehearsal had whizzed by. On the day of Circus's last performance had finally arrived. The last one! Not the last one. Hey, did you hear? Circus is going to perform here. Yeah, I did. Circus is the troupe of performers who banded together to thank the prince, right? Makes me curious about what kind of show they'll put on. My aunt in Orient thought that the show was superb, especially once they incorporated water magic. Actually, I happened to catch them by chance when I went to Cirrus on a business trip. It was so awesome, man. I couldn't help but give them a standing ovation. Whoa. I couldn't believe my eyes when I left Liba early to prepare for the show. People were excitedly chattering with our flyers in hand. Dang, this is crazy. People are talking about us all over the place. And is no one recognizing them despite all this? They're like celebrities now, right? I never expected things to change this much. It was not like this during our first show. I heard some people even closed their shops for today just to see our performance. Whoa. Really? Just to see us? Well, and then there's the fact that the king and the prince will be in attendance. Spiria also said she closed Liba to watch our big moment. Let's do this thing. We can't afford to humiliate ourselves in front of her. She's the real queen. Yeah. Liba frequents a girl, eh? What a catchy name. Hey, Cirrus, you'll be in the show, right? We're definitely gonna come watch. I seriously can't wait. Thank you. I'll be really rolling my sleeves for this one. The outpouring of support and anticipation we received was unreal. With that, our final show began. Not the last one. Not like this. I took a peek at the audience from behind the stage. Their eyes were sparkling with excitement. Our VIPs for the day were also present. King Vargonia and his son, Prince Colvius. Time to make that boy smile. Are you ready, guys? We're here to melt the heart of Prince Colvius, who has been closed for so long. We can do this. We do this to make countless people smile, the prince included.
心配すんな
The
ち
little
ゃんとやっ
paw.
てやる
Don't worry, I'll do this right. I promise.
きっと素敵なパフォーマンスになるよ。
It'll definitely be a wonderful show.
約束しよう。
I won't
期
betray
待
our
は決
our
して裏
hopes.
切らない。
I won't betray your hopes. This I swear.
一発で決めるぞ。
Clown. We'll get this right in one go.
私たちの本気見
Let's
せてあ
show
げ
them
ま
what
しょ
we've
う
got. I know this
頑張ろう。
game is so
みんなで。
nice. I like all the characters so much.
絶対うまくいくさ
Let's do our best as a team. We can do this, so don't worry. I felt almighty when I was with you all. Together, we could do anything. I was surrounded by trusted comrades with whom I have shared both joys and sorrows. My lips curled into a grin, and I drew in a deep breath. Then, let us begin. Woohoo!
It's showtime!
It's showtime! I wonder if this will be different to like the play last time. Maybe. Yeah, despite some of the roots, this game is really good. This is a tale of a man who was powerless on his own.
仲間を得て世界に希望を灯す
The tale of how he found his comrades and kindled the torch of hope for the whole world. Oh, I don't know if this is the same as last time or not, but it's still cute. For the plot, we were doing a sequel of sorts to our Ferris show. A story of how Arthur and Raguels became friends and created the world we know today. Instead of Eon, I was the one who took on the role of Arthur this time around. Oh my god, there's a fly around my desk! Be gone! William resumed his role as Raguels, Arthur's dragon companion. In order to bring peace to the two paid the four rulers of nature, the great spirits, a visit. Oh, I love this art so much!
誰かを笑顔にするためにはまず
You know
は
what?
自分が笑わなきゃ
Thinking about it, the things we know now, kind of fucked up that it made Rady play Cirrus. Kind of fucked up. Before you even think of making other people smile, you've got to smile yourselves. Rady played the argumentative great spirit of Earth, Cirrus. Ah, she's so pretty. Libera.
その通りだ。誰にだって譲れない大事な
Exactly.
ものは必ずある。
And remember, everyone has something important that they can't part with. Sephora was cast as the capricious great spirit of wind, Libera. And we all know she's already a queen. We saw her. We saw Lieb.
一方的に思うだけじゃ伝わらない。
You need to be considerate of other people's
相手のことを考えて
feelings and not be
向き合わなきゃ。
self-centered. There was also Pashalia, who played the affectionate great spirit of water, Liu. Oh, big man. Balin.
強さとは力だけではない。
Strength isn't just
夢の
about
ために
physical
絶対に
prowess,
諦めない
but
心
also
もまた
an unyielding heart
強
filled
さ
with
なのだ。
determination to realize one's dream. Last but not least, Eon was the powerful great spirit of fire, Valen. They jumped around the stage and built a beautiful magic rainbow together. The bond between Althea, Raguels, and the spirits deepened as they joined forces.
見ているか、コリブス。
Do you see that, Colvius?
すごい。
Amazing. The king and the prince weren't the only ones touched by the affair.
二人ともこれがあんた
My
たちの旅
darling
の成
Cirrus
果
and
ってわ
Rady.
けだね。
So this is the outcome of your journey, huh?
本当に立派になっ
It's
て。
truly marvelous. Spiria was here too. The tent was completely and utterly packed with people. Some smiled, some gaped, but everyone had their eyes glued to the stage.
アーテイルは知ったのです。
Althea knows an individual's power does not mean if they're much they're alone.
最強のドラゴンでさえ
Not
同
even
じ
for a dragon, the strongest fae in the world. So would you mind lending me your power? Be my friend. When we feel like we're going to collapse by ourselves, let us help each other out. Open your eyes and look around. Your nearest and dearest are always with you.
大切なものが。
My nearest and dearest?
そうだ、コリブス。
That's right, my
偉大
child.
なアーテイルとて、
Even the great
一人
king
で全てを
Althea
成した
did
わけ
not
で
make
はない。
all of this by himself.
王子はとても優しい方です
You are such a
あなた
gentle
が周
soul,
囲
your
を傷つける
highness.
ことを恐れ
I know you close
心を
off your
閉ざしたの
heart
を
in
知って
fear
い
of
ます
hurting those around you.
だが一人で抱え込むな。
Do not take it all upon yourself.
お前には私が、
I,
アレスト
Alest,
が、
and numerous people in
数
this
多く
country
の
care
心
for
配する
you.
者たちがいる。
うん。
I forgot how nice this was. Yeah. A faint, awkward smile appeared on the prince's face. Yeah! That's nice. I like the CG a lot. I forgot about it. Joining hands with my friends, I recited my final line. Let us work together to create a bright future.
こう
Yeah!
してアーテイルと四大精霊はそれぞれ世界各地に
And that is how Althea and the four great spirits built cities around the world and led the people to prosperity.
そしてそんな彼らを見て
Something crossed Raguel's mind as he looked at his friends.
俺の大切な友人
My dear friends, Althea
そして
and
彼
its
の
merciful companions, the four great
四
spirits.
大精霊彼らならばきっと
They
こ
will
の世界
surely lead the world to a better
よ
tomorrow.
り良き方向へ導いてくれるだろうなら誰よりも
As
強い
someone with
力を持
unrivaled
つ者とし
strength,
て
I can only do one thing.
俺の彼らの輝かしい物語
I will protect this
暗い影が落ちないよう守る
That's the name of the movie! I will protect this radiant tale from the murky shadows that will consume it. He said the thing!
そうこの先
Forever and ever. For the rest of time.
ずっと
I don't like that, what that implies. The lights gradually dimmed, as if even they were unwilling to let the story end. There I stood, gazing out into the audience beside my dear companions.
聞こえるか、コリブス。
Do you hear the
観客た
spectators
ちの
cheering, my
上げ
son?
る喜びの声が。
Everyone rose for a standing ovation as we waved them on from on stage. But even in that full house of smiling faces, one person stood out from the rest. Raguels, Vilio, stood over the wings away from the spotlight. Our eyes met. Vilio? He was clearly following the script. As the great spirit up there built cities, Raguels was left to watch over the future from afar. That was how the story went, according to the dragons. However, what a sad way to end the story, really. He looked extremely lonely, standing so far apart from his friends. I don't like what they're implying. Despite the thunderous applause all around me, There was only one thing on my mind. Where's Vilio going? Vilio, don't leave! 3 days passed since then. The word reached us that Prince Colvius was in stable condition, and we were summoned to the palace. We entered the grand throne room, where we were met by the prince once again. Prince Colvius hasn't fully recovered? Unfortunately, no. Sitting next to King Vigonia was the prince. He was fidgeting uncomfortably in his seat.
王よ、お言葉
With
で
all
す
due
が
respect,
王
his
女は
highness seems
心
to
を
have
取り
regained
戻
his
した
heart
よ
in
う
my
に見
eyes.
受けられるのですが、
そう見えるでしょ。
It appears that way,
で
doesn't
も
it?
コリブス様が未だにこ
Now,
の
take a
姿
closer
なのが
look.
問題なのよ。
Pink? Prince Colvius is still stuck in that body.
それはどういうことだ
You thought he was about to pass out. I
普
know.
通
I
の子
hope,
供に見える
I hope he's okay. Is he giving himself a tummy ache again? I don't understand. He looks like a normal child to me.
子供ではない。
Except that he's no longer a
御
child.
年17歳
He's already 17 years old. What? I totally forgot that Prince Colvius is actually older than me.
つまり王子様の体が
Are you saying his
実年齢
body
に
has
追い
yet
つ
to
いた
catch up
ね
with his actual age?
そうだ。コリブスの体は未だ
That
心
is
凍
right.
らせた
He's
7歳
still
当
stuck
時
in the
のま
body
ま
he had at the age of 7 when he first closed off his heart.
医師の話では長年自分を縛り続けたことによる魔力の消耗。
The doctor explained that this is due to all the mana required to preserve his state.
そして何よりコリブス自身
To
が
make
成
matters
長を
worse,
望んでい
it
ない
looks like
のが
Colvius
原因
himself
らしい。
refuses to grow.
ごめんなさ
I'm
い。
sorry.
自分でもこのままじゃダメって
I'm well aware I can't stay like
分
this,
かっては
but
まあある意味
it
当
makes
然かも
sense in a
な。
way.
王子的には目が覚めたらなぜか
10
10年
years
後だっ
went
ただ
by
けで
before Prince Colvius woke up.
突然17歳だなんて言われても
It'll be hard for him to
心が
accept the
追い
fact
つかな
that
いの
he's
も
already
当然だろ。
17 years old.
うん
Yeah, he's got a point. When my parents passed away, I was so shocked I couldn't remember anything for a while.
事情は理解したけどよ、王様。
While I totally get
そ
what
れ
we're
でまさ
dealing
か
with
俺た
here,
ちの任務は
you're not gonna
失
say
敗
we failed in
願
our
いは
mission
お
and
預け
refused to
と
grant
か
our
言わねえよ
wish,
な。
right? Damn, Rady. You only care about one thing. Rady! I scolded him for his rude remarks, but the king nodded without showing the slightest hint of anger.
その懸念はもっともだ
I
が
understand your
君たちは
concern,
役目を果た
but
し
there
て
is
くれ
no
た。
need to worry. I
願
do
いを
not
ない
intend
が
to
しろにする
refuse
気はない。
since you fulfilled your duty.
故にこれから早速一
Let
人
me
ずつ
hear
願
what
い
it
を
is you
聞く
desire.
としよ
それを聞いて安心しました
That is such a
感
relief.
謝いたします
I cannot thank you
Ligonia
enough, Your Majesty.
ザフォラの願いは切実だったもんね
I'm actually relieved too.
正直
Your wish is a
僕もほっ
pressing
としたけ
matter.
ど
ああコリウス
True.
王子の完全復活も
Although
ならなかっ
my
たこと
heart
に
aches knowing His
後ろ髪
Highness has
引か
not
れ
made
る
a
思い
full
はある
recovery.
遠慮することはない。君たちはもう
Don't
すで
hold
に
back.
役目を終えた。
Especially when
ここ
you've
から
already completed your
こち
duty.
らの問題だからな。
This is a problem we have to deal with.
ってことでこれで一段落
So
だ。
that means this is all
よ
over.
かったな。
I'm
みんな
happy for you all. Everyone was very much relieved, except for me. Our job is done. My gaze fell to the floor. I felt as though I'd been dealt a finishing blow. After that, each circus member stepped up to the throne. One by one, they stated their wishes. For a time, I watched my friends exchange words with His Majesty. Then I peeked over at Vilio. What will Vilio ask for, I wonder? I didn't get to ask last time. There's no way he'll really ask for meat, right? That deal when he'll ask for food. Hey, Cirrus. Maybe he's already set his mind on something.
おい、
Earth to Cirrus. Huh? What?
何か懸念事項でもあるのか
Are you troubled by something?
ザホラたちも願いを申告し
It's
たし
your and Radi's turn
次
to
は
state your
君とラディ
wishes.
の番だが
The others have already finished. I'm still not mentally prepared though. Flustered, I looked around before scrounging up a reply. My apologies, I have yet to decide on my wish. Vilio, you go ahead and...
いや、俺はいいんだ。
Nah, I'm good. What?
ビリオの願いは別枠だ。
Vilio still has another mission to
彼に
complete
はそ
before
の
he
前
can
に
express
果た
his
すべ
wish.
き使命がある。故に君たちの願いが最後だ。
Thus, your wish will be the last.
遠慮せず
Do not hesitate to
思
speak
う
your
まま
mind.
言うがよい。
His Majesty went as far to stand from his throne and address me directly. Unfortunately, his words lit in one ear and out the other. Vilio has another mission. Seriously? A mission. An image flickered through my mind, one I've been haunted by for some time. Before I knew it, I wheeled on Vilio to question him. Vilio. I wanted to avoid bringing it up with the others present. But curiosity got the better of me. Girl, we're supposed to be helping keep this a secret. Don't betray him like this. Who knows when I'll get the chance to talk to him again. It's now or never. The truth was heart-wrenching. I blurted out the words in spite of myself. Is he talking about you eating fiends? Girl, we're supposed to help him keep that secret! What are you doing? Are you gonna go out there and consume them all by yourself? Again?
今なんて
What are you saying, Cirrus?
魔物を食うと
I heard
聞こ
something
えたの
about eating fiends. My friends turned to me in alarm.
ちょっとあなた。その話はここでは。
Genius, like, read the room. Uh-oh. I don't want to freeze. Psst, this is hardly the place to. Answer me, Vilio. Please. Do you have to keep devouring fiends to purify them to earn your wish? This was probably my one and only chance to ask. In my heart, I asked for Genia's forgiveness. Genia's just like, girl, stop it. Vilio cracked a pained smile and awkwardly ruffled his hair before turning towards the speechless king.
悪い、王様。
My
こいつには
apologies, Your
旅の途中
Majesty.
で
She happened to
全部
find
見ら
out
れちま
during
った
the
んだ。
trip.
そうか。ならば確認
Let me
する
ask you
が、
then.
君はどこま
How
で
much
事
do
情
you
を
know,
知って
my
いる
child? Even under his sharp, intimidating gaze, I answered loud and clear. I saw him eating fiends in the forest. He told me he's an archdragon, and that it's his duty to consume fiends and purify their negative emotions inside his body.
マスタードラゴン
An archdragon? Yes, Vilio is the only dragon who can purify fiends.
魔物を食って浄化するって
Hold on.
なことでき
Somebody
るのか
can
よ
eat fiends and purge them that way?
ああ。世界
Yeah.
に負の感情
When the
が
world is filled with negative emotions
魔物がはび
and
こるように
fiends are
な
running
った時
rampant,
その魔物たちを食
eating
らっ
and
て封
sealing
じる
away
のが
those fiends is the
マスタード
archdragon's
ラゴンの
duty.
使命なんだ。
I like how they call it
なるほどな。
Master Dragon
納
in
得がいっ
Japanese.
た旅の最中
Now your
魔
keen
物のこと
interest
を
in
気にしてい
fiends
たのは
makes
それが理
total
由か
sense.
たまに夜テントを抜け出して
I
た
did
し
find it strange how you always slipped away out of the tent late at night. Oh no. I thought I fixed this problem with my BGM studio. Am I freezing again? I thought I fixed this problem. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm freezing for the rest of the stream.
それで
Have
そ
you
の使命
accomplished
と
your
いう
mission
のは
through this
この
journey?
旅を通じて果たされたのか
いや、終わってね。
No, not yet. I
確
consumed
か
a
に
lot
俺
of
は
fiends
旅
so
の
far
最中の
though.
隙を見て
I want to eat
かなりの
whenever
数
I want to eat whenever I
魔
had the
物を食って
chance.
きた。 それでもほんの一部で魔物はまだまだ世
But
界に
there
残
are
って
still so many fiends left in this world.
マスタードラゴンといえど
No matter how
魔
strong
物
an
を体
archdragon
内で
may
浄
be,
化するのには
it takes
ある
time to
程度
purify
の
the
時
fiends
間がか
inside
か
his
るから
body.
な。ビリオが無理なく食らえる魔
There
物
is
の
a
許
limit
容
to
量
how
に
many
は
fiends
限
he
度
can
がある
consume.
のだ。
だったらそれって焼け石に水なんじ
It's
ゃねえか。
basically a drop in the ocean then.
今こうしている間にも魔
Who
物は
knows
人
how many
々
more
の負の
fiends will
感
pop
情を
up in
元
the
にして
other cities
人知
while
れず
you're
増えて
feeding
るん
them
だろ
somewhere else. He has a point. Well, that's why you send Billy around with the circus to defeat the root issue. They're gonna find that anyway. Yeah, I guess. It just takes Billy a while to recover, and he can't be everywhere at once. A heavy silence filled the air. The one to break it was Vilio himself.
いや、方法はある。
No,
千年
I
前の
know a
マスター
way.
ドラゴン。
Something that the
Ravaged
previous
and sword
archdragon, Raguels, did 1,000 years ago. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. Oh, this illustration's really cute. Oh, the gradient box doesn't go in. According to Villia, far more than fiends roam this world in the past than the present. Realizing that his purification had limits, Raguels took a gamble. Uh-oh. Instead of waiting until the fiends were completely purified, he continued to eat. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're back. He continued to eat as many of them as he could. Then, with the help of Arthea and the 4 great spirits, he sealed the fiends within himself.
かなりの負担
So
が
did
かか
he
りそう
become
だ
a
な。
fiend?
そんなことが可能なのか。
Is that possible? It seems like quite the heavy burden.
ああ。ラグレ
If
スが
Raguels
そう
could
した
do
な
it,
ら、
then
俺
I
に
can
だって
figure
で
it out
きるは
too.
ずだ。
いやけど待ってくれ。
Hey, wait a
今
minute.
アーテー
You
ルと
said he
四
had
大精霊
Arthea
の
and the
力
4
を
great
借りて
spirits
封
helping
印
him
し
out,
たって言ったよな。だったらもう無理なんじゃねえか。
The option is out of the question then.
確かにそうだよね。
He's
四大
right.
精霊はもうい
The
ない
great
わけだ
spirits
し
are no longer with us after all.
アーテイル王の代わりはビゴニア王がい
Even
る
if we have
とし
King
ても
Vigonia here to take Arthea's place.
いや、私では
I
ア
am
ーテイル
not
王
King
の
Arthea's
代わりに
substitute.
ならぬ。初代の王と比較すれば、
I have far less
私
mana
の
than
魔
the
力
first
は
king.
半分にも満た
It's
ない
impossible for me to produce
封
the
印
seal.
の再現はできないだろう。そこで
That being said,
コリブスだ。
Colvius?
はい、
Eh,
父様。
Yes, father. King Vigonia nodded his head at the boy sat ramrod straight. What does that mean?
我が息子コリブスは
My
ア
son
ー
is
テイ
blessed
ル
with
王の再
bountiful
来と言
mana.
われるほど恵
So
ま
much
れた魔
so,
力を
one could
誇
call
って
him
い
the
る。
second coming of Arthea.
コリブスが力を従前に振るえば、
Should he be able
ア
to
ー
wield
テイ
his
ル
full
王の代わり
power,
を務める
he
こ
can
とも
take King
叶うは
Arthea's
ずだ。
place.
つまりコリブス王子を本
So
来の
he can pull
姿
it
にま
off,
で成長
as
さ
long as
せれ
his
ば
body
可
catches
能
up
だ
to
と。
his age.
その通りだ。
That is correct.
四大精霊に
As
つ
for
い
the
て
great
も、
spirits, they
彼
left
らの
behind
残
some
した
core
道具が
items.
つまり、この後
But
ビ
you
リ
don't
オ
have
に
the
はね、
ring! What are you
王子
supposed
と
to
一緒に旅に出てもらう予定なの。
What are you supposed to do if you don't have the ring? Because I'm assuming that Avi didn't have it when he became a fiend guy and he exploded, I guess. So what are they gonna do without the ring? To make a long story short, Villia's gonna travel the world with the prince.
コアアイテムの回収がてら魔物を食ら
He
い、
has to obtain the
王
core
子の成
items,
長を促
eat
した。
fiends, and help his highness grow. Oh. I'd always thought about our mission to aid the prince's recovery was pretty grand. But this one was even bigger than that. The fate of the whole world depended on it. Its importance blew me away, and I stood there, unable to speak. It was then that Vilio approached us.
だから、悪い。
I guess this is goodbye.
みんなとはここでお
Sorry,
別れだ。
guys.
俺は俺の使命を果たす。
I'll finish my duty.
みんなは
And you
元の
guys
生
can go
活に
back
戻
to
る。
your old... Wait! I stepped in front of him to prevent him from leaving.
王様と話して分かったけど
I get what you're doing,
ビリオって
but let me ask
前
you
もっ
one
て僕
thing.
たちの願いを通してく
You
れ
asked
て
the
たんだ
king
よ
to
ね
grant our wishes before this, right?
僕の場合は病を治すために ラ
Like,
クリマイヤ
in
リ
my
ングを貸し
case,
てもらえる
you
よう
asked
に
His Majesty if I could borrow the lacrima earrings to cure my illness.
ああ、そうだけど。
Well, yeah, I did.
では我々はそのコアアイテムを
When are we
いつ受
going to
け取る
receive
ことに
those
なる
core items?
そりゃ回収を終え
As
て
soon as we collect
封
and
印
use
する
them all
役
to
目が
seal
終わ
away
り
the
次第
fiends,
みんなに
we'll
届け
deliver
る
them
って
to
こと
your...
で。
バカかお前はこっち
You
は
think we
切
can
羽
wait
詰まっ
that
てるんだ
long, you
よ
fool? We're in a tight spot here. Gonna make him feel bad until he lets us go with him. Sephora's lips twisted into a smirk.
クルトラは予断を許さない状況
Cultura
だ
is in crisis.
バルトの締め
Baltus'
付けが
control
よ
over
り
the
厳し
city is
く
getting so strict,
住民ももう
and the
限
citizens
界
have
を
nearly
迎え
had
ている
it.
諌めてはいるが俺の帰還を待たず放棄するって動きも出てるらしい
Although I've warned them against revolting, they may do it without waiting for my return.
僕もビリオには少し話したけど
Remember what I told you before?
タイムリミットがあ
My
るから
time is limited.
悠長に待ってい
I
る
can't
暇
wait
は
much
ないんだよねイオンはどう
How about you, Eon?
そうだな自分もイン
I
タ
want
リ
to
オ
get
リ
my
ング
hands on the Intaglio
一刻も
ring
早く手
as
にしたい
soon as possible. I like how they all like immediately like synchronize on the same wavelength. They're like, yes, we need them
つまり
now.
あれだ
So we have to go with you then. Just one solution then.
回収を待つぐらいなら一緒についていった
It'll be
方が
much
早
faster
い
if we go with you
って
instead of
話だな。
waiting around. Oh,
いや、けどそれは。
no, you can't just. Before the baffled redhead could finish his sentence, King Bygurnia cut him off.
待てビリオ
Hold it right there, Vilio.
彼らの言っているこ
They have
と
a
は
point.
正しいしこち
Besides,
らとしてもメ
this
リッ
gives us
ト
an
が
advantage.
魔物を封印する際には
When sealing the
1000
fiends,
年前
we
を
must,
再
we
現
must
する必要
reenact what
があるの
happened
だからな
1,000 years ago.
初代アーテールの役
I'll
は
be taking King Arthur's
僕
place,
が果たす
right?
そうだそしてそれ以外にも
Precisely. We shall also need vessels for the Great Spirits to keep the core items safe.
コアアイテムの森人が必要
ならば願ったり叶ったりです
Let us
王
fulfill
も
that
ご
duty
存知
then.
の通り
The fact that I
自分は
come
迷
from
宮
the
門の
Labyrinth
一族
Tentacle's bloodline is
そ
enough
の
to
資
prove
格
my
は十
worth.
分かと
Yes.
僕も水の精霊さんの祝福を受けてる
I've received
ラクリマ
blessings
イヤ
from
リ
the
ングを
water
所持者
spirits
として
too.
ふさわし
I
いと思い
believe
ま
I
す
deserve to hold on to the lacrima earrings.
俺は
As for
土
me,
属性の幻獣だし
mm,
諸事情
oh,
で土の大
he's
精
being
霊
so
とは
vague
縁が
about
あ
it.
る
Shut
か
up, Rady. As for me, I'm an earth fae beast with some kind of connection to the great spirit of earth. Shut up.
自分も
Is everyone just gonna like brush over that as well? They're gonna be
イン
like,
タリオリングの
whoa,
刻
he
印を
has
刻
some
ま
sort
れ
of
たの
connection to the great
全
spirit of
くの
earth.
無関係では
Well,
ない
I guess that's okay and perfectly normal. We're not gonna read any more into that. Like, come on, guys. Well, I do not have any special power. I have been marked by the Intaglio ring. I am not a complete outsider, at least.
あら。ってことは偶然だけど。
How fortuitous.
コアアイテムの
We
用
already
紙
have
に
the
ふさわし
perfect
いもの
vessel
が
candidates
ちょうど揃
right
ってる
in
って
front
わ
of
け
us.
ね。
Junior's an outside too. Good. Everyone laughed at Junior's shameless remark. I felt a bit out of place, considering I was the only one without a role.
おいなんでお前だけ
Hey,
こそこ
you.
そ端で隠れてるん
Why
だ
are you
よ
trying to blend in with the walls, huh? Well, I'm not special enough to be a vessel like you guys.
今さら何言ってんだ
What's with the
お前が
pity
いなきゃ
party?
始まらな
We
いだろ
can't get cracking on this thing without you.
僕たちの旅は
True.
君から
Our
始ま
whole
ったんだ
journey started with you. Someone gave me a slight push. I stepped closer to the still silent Vilio. I know the task on your shoulders is a weighty one. We, especially me, might not be able to help you all that much. Do you remember what I said before, though? We're friends. We're Circus.
そう。
Yeah,
そうだった
that's right. This is nice! Let's all take another trip around the world. And this time, Prince Corvus will be joining us. We're going to make the world smile again. This is so sweet. It's so nice. After that, we continued our chat with the king and planned to set off on another trip. We headed back to Libra to discuss our next journey.
いやいや、ついに解
Who
散
would
だ
have
と
thought
思い
we'd
き
go
や
on another
まさ
trip?
かの旅の延
I
長
was
と
so
はな。
convinced we were going to split up.
スピリアにうまいこと説明しねえとまたいろいろ心配かけちまいそうだ。
We've got to thoroughly explain to Spiria this is Spiria, or else she'll fret over it again.
ああ。しかし
Yeah.
思いのほか、
I certainly didn't expect it to become this big of a deal. I mean, it was already a pretty big deal to
世界
begin
から
with.
魔物を封印するために、コアアイテム
To
の
think
分
we'd
子
be
の粉が
vessels to seal the fiends from around the world.
コアアイテムの回収となると
Since we're going to collect
まず
core
は手
items
近な
here,
カリだから
we should start with Kalida. It's the closest.
次からは王子も加わることになるし受け入れ準
His
備をで
Highness
き
will
な
be
いと
with
ちょうだい
us,
ね
so we've got to request a proper welcome.
でもいいのザフラ。
Are you okay with that,
町のことを考
Sophora?
えたら一
Given
刻
the
も早く
situation in your
クル
city,
トラに戻り
you
たいん
must
じ
be
ゃ。
itching to go back right away.
カリダの次はどの道クルトラだ。
Kultura comes right after Kalida.
なら俺一人が勇んで行
It'll
くより
be better to have you
お
guys
前らもい
with
た方
me
がはったりが
rather
効
than
く。
deal with it alone. That's like different to his route. On his route, he was like, yeah, it's all on me. Go away, everyone else.
力を貸してほしいって素直に言えばいいの。
Aww, just say you want our help. They bantered as we made our way back to Libra. Vilio and I walked behind them in silence. I'm sorry.
どうした
For what? For blurting out your secret. Well, thank God you apologized, girl. I know you didn't want the other guys to find out you were eating beans. Besides, you probably wanted to travel on your own, right? It's my fault that things ended up this way. Truthfully, I had no regrets, and I was fully prepared for a scolding. Thus, Villiers' response surprised me.
謝らなくていい
No need to
隠
apologize.
すも何も
I'm sure they would have gotten suspicious sooner or later.
スースは感づいてただろうしさ
Sorry, it's just punched my mic. He shook his head, not blaming me in the slightest. Say, Billy,
だけどこれきりだ
but this really will be the last time. Excuse me, Villia. What does this mean? What does this mean?
一緒にいるのがどんなに楽しくても
No matter how fun,
心地よく
comfy,
ても
and lovely it is to have you all with me,
愛しくてもそれは
I have
俺
other
にとっ
things
て
I
一
must
番大事
do.
にしなきゃいけないことじゃないあんたともいつまでも一緒
I
には
can't
いら
stay
れな
with
い
you forever, Cirrus. You're supposed to be the nice one. Your brother's not supposed to be like this. Vilio. He brushed past me without even batting an eye. I couldn't just let him go. I reached out and grabbed his arm. Why say that now?
今じゃなきゃ言えなかった
When else
むしろ
then? If
遅すぎる
anything,
くらいだ
I should have said it sooner. He let out a small sigh.
本当はあんたたちを巻き込む気はなかった
To be honest, I didn't want to get any of you involved.
これは俺の使命だから
Yeah, we're not listening. This is your route, okay? This is my mission. It's something that I have to tackle alone. No, it's not. But
やっぱりさ
it's actually a relief it turned out this way.
みんなと
I'm glad I could be
Anta
with you all a little longer, Cirrus.
まだ一緒にいられるんだ
He's just like me. Knowing we were on the same wavelength sent me over the moon.
いつまでも一緒にはいら
I'm
れ
not
ない
gonna lie. I tell you we'll be together
Sarah.
forever.
間違いないけどでも
But He trailed off. Perhaps he couldn't find the right words. He's a dragon, and I'm a human. We've been worlds apart from the beginning. The day when we have to go our separate ways will surely come. Still, no matter how little, even if it was just one more second, the time I had with him meant everything to me. William, this is really sad. Okay, I guess we'll end it on that note. So, that's the happiest member of Circus's route. Starting on his route, I guess. And there it is, Villiers' real route time. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. And it was playing a tiny violin. Let's have the one where he's smiling. On here at least. So thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. We're doing it on the final run up now to the end of the game. We've nearly made it, and we should finish it just in time for the new game. Hopefully. We do love Billy, and I'm excited. I'm excited to help this boy because you're helping him. Ain't no way we're letting him steal fiends inside him. So, I will end things here for today. I'm glad I could make time to do this today. Thank you for joining me. So I'll be putting out a new schedule tomorrow, probably. So I'll let you all know what I'm doing then. But in the meantime, I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone!